Welcome to Spartan Theology. So, in today's episode, I have a clip from actually one of the last live stream I did on my channel with Dr. Chris Keith, that you can see right here. But I just wanted to pull out one specific section, and before I actually just play the clip, I wanted to give it a little bit of context. So, we his this whole conversation was about historical Jesus and history of the Gospels, as well as his book Jesus and the Scribal Elite. And if you're not familiar with his book, I don't want to get into the nitty gritty of that specific topic. If you're interested, check out the whole stream we did. But in particular, this video, you'll see I ask him a question about the Gospels sort of contradicting and saying different things. And I think he has a really, really good point. So I'm just kind of going to start and play the clip, and I'll pop in a few times and say a few more things. But mainly, I just kind of wanted to play this clip. Like conservative, want to like harmonize the Gospels and whatnot. But like something I thought about as I'm really diving into this is like, sure, like maybe the like idea that Jesus stands in front of the temple and reads a scroll or whatever, like that's not in direct contradiction with Mark, where he doesn't really read or anything, but you like miss so much of the point. Like Mark is making a point that Jesus was a part of like the manual labor class and couldn't read and write. Like that's important to what Mark is trying to say. And by harmonizing the Gospels, you just completely miss out on that point. And I think that's like something. Yeah, I think that's really important. Forgive my terrible question asking here. I feel like I wanted to ask this question 100 different ways, but I couldn't quite figure it out. But yeah.
I think that, well, first of all, I do think Luke is purposefully contradicting Mark, but I think that harmonization is a poor strategy for people who really do care about the text, because out of a presumed theological respect for the text, they fail to respect what Luke's trying to say. They force him to say. There's a scholar who disagreed with my argument about Mark and Luke, and ended up arguing that in Mark, Jesus was a qualified synagogue leader, which is what Luke actually says. And this is somebody who, at the time, at least, was at a university or a higher education context where they had to affirm inerrancy. So it was easy to see that they were trying to make the text agree. And I thought, well, yeah, but at the end of the day, you make them say something that neither Mark nor Luke says. You do you really want to let Mark speak for himself? Do you want to let Luke speak for themselves? I don't think there's any way around the fact that at times gospel authors not only disagree with each other, but they mean to disagree with each other.
Yeah, see, and this is exactly why I wanted to play the clip, because there's a couple things I just want to pull out and just really get through to what I'm trying to point out. And is that one, really, and I feel the same way, like I'm trying to respect what the text says at heart. And as a Christian myself, I really do care what the text has to say. And for me, like, I see what it says, and I see that right here, like we're talking about Mark and Luke contradict each other. So to deny that and to just kind of harmonize it together and make it say something that neither one of them say is not doing justice to the text. So for me, out of respect for the text, I'm going to take each one at their word and read what they have to say. Now, do I think that their overall message contradicts and that, like, they're not necessarily, but do I think the gospel authors would have been best friends? No. I think they have different things to say, and as Bible readers, we should try and understand them. So, like I said, I just want to pull that short little clip of a well-respected New Testament scholar really kind of laying out that if you not seeing the contradictions and holding to inerrancy is really not doing justice to the text for what we have. But thank you for watching. If you could, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. I'm sure a lot of people are going to have some strong opinions, as inerrancy is a super hot topic. So if you have some thoughts, leave them in the comments. I'll try and respond to as many as I can. I'll be doing more videos on inerrancy. I kind of have a big project I'm trying to put together. But I appreciate you watching, and God bless.